From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch just about to get underway on the hill and coming off a great start, Jose Barrios. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ball.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Siggy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Play is made, 2 out. Here's Adley Rutschman. Singing, the Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever. More than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Sends it to Vogelbach. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And the Orioles leave 1. And now the Blue Jays will back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound now, Dean Kremer.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Dalton Varsho.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. To center field, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Eduardo Escobar and Caballo up to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Kremer, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Started to swing, held up. Bichette, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Under it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Alex Jansen to hit. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. That's down and in. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and deals. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run homer, and just just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
2 outs, nobody on. Daniel Vogelback now at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And that's too high. Kremer maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Top of the second, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Wouldn't chase that time.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And that just misses. 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Foul ball. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ripped on a line. Mullins makes the grab, and there's one down. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In the air, right side. Under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now, Addison Barger. Fly ball down the line. Santander settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the second baseman, Jordan Westberg. That one finds the zone, 0-1. And that's a fair ball. Nick Maton, the next to hit for the Orioles, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Good eye in that spot. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sink.
And that chance handled over to Bichette, and that's 2. So his plan of attack on the mound worked perfectly right there. Got what he was looking for.
Well, he was determined to get that hitter to take a pass at that pitch, knowing that if he got it on the ground, the defense is really good behind him. They could roll it up, get the double play. They did just that.
Mullins in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. The Jays up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, right side. Sends it to Vogelback. And they get Mullins. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. That's in there. Strike 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that turns the lineup over.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first. So.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 15 on the year, and they add a pair. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat move. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and Bichette is retired. Eduardo Escobar next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The punch out there, and 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. That's to third, and it gets by him. And that keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Base knock right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. It's now a and the pitch. And a good eye there. Hayes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Escobar makes the play, and a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Rutschman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the righty deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Line drive. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Rutschman, the base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded to third, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. On the first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Back now. Now in Toronto, now the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release part of it.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. His first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Second with your move. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a new pitcher on here, Tyler Wells.
Number 68.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Oh, 1 now. He swings and fouls one off. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Way high. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Cole Irvin appears to be getting loose. That one missed. On the ground to third. Zips it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Blue Jays up big in this one here in the second game of the series. Next offering is down low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball. Foul ball there. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. There's one.
He's out.
And it's a double play to end the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman. Gunnar Henderson. And there's a ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Jackson's swing hit to the left side. Biggio sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Sends it to Vogelback. A heck of a play from his knees.
The first base hit for the 5th. Mountcastle.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Grounded out his first time up. This one in the air. Bichette under this one. Nabs it, and that is that. Orioles help. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Eduardo Escobar. Wells back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Center field. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The catcher, number 9.
Danny Jansen to hit here. He's already homered in this game. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Here's Daniel Vogelback. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's a base hit. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one's in there. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. That one clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. The pitch.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. And the runner holds. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Flips for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now an 8-0. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse go after hitters, and get quick outs.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next for the Orioles, Nick Maton. And that one in the air center field. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The Jays up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Slings to first, and that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Addison Barker. And the right-hander back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Wouldn't chase that time. Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 9-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
And next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Fought off foul. Urban. He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key, throwing the ball where he wants to.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Way inside, and that hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. So the batting order turns over. George Springer next up. Runner on the move. Out to center. Mullins settles under. One down. The throw into second. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
2 outs, base is empty. Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Eduardo Escobar. 1 for 3. And ball one to the right fielder. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. And delivers outside.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he walked him.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you love to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Swing and a grounder, foul, first base side. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball one there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
First and second, 2 down. And another ball. Towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. One run across. Escobar is waved home. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 11-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbons. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Maton sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 3 runs out. Back now in Toronto. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Swing, and he breaks his back. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Biggio tosses to first. Gets the catcher by a step. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And now the count is even. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. The 1-2. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing to do. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Dylan Tate is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Baker also getting ready. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings through that.
Man, that was pretty gross right
1
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
Just missing there. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boo. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Biggio in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Two one now. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And here it comes. That clips the corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Now that's smacked to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Man at first. So up next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Two outs. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And welcome back to the ballpark. For the top of the 8th and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. That one missed. Berrios into his 8th inning of work singing. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next pitch downstairs, and now 2-0. And a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
And that gets down for a base hit.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now Mount is it coming, and with the reliever just beginning throwing out there in the bullpen, this should buy a little more time to get him loose. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. First and second here, no outs. That's in there. That is strike 2. And another ball. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way.
The throw in, and he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Grounder might be 2. There's 1 out on the first double play, and that's the inning. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Home half of inning number 8. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And now it's even up. Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Tate, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Henderson moving under this one. And there's 1 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Swung on, popped up left side. Henderson under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. That one way inside. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out there to center. Mullins settles under it. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Nate Pearson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him. So he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. That clips a corner. Just missed. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Here's Adley Rutschman. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 strike away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Now, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen.